Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison between the Galaxy J5 versus the iPhone 6 so like I always did the comparison from the previous Samsung A series budget phones versus the iPhone 6. Now this time it is the J5, which is a pretty hot phone currently. So I actually got a request for this video for the comparison. I'll also do a speed test. I already did a camera test. You can check that out on my channel. So let's just start off this comparison with the difference here. First of all, the main difference, which is the price. The iPhone 6 is coming at like $650 in my country, which is around 65,000 PKR. Also this one is coming for 22,000 PKR, which is around $220, 215 something. So you can see that there's almost like in the price of iPhone 6 you can almost you can buy 3 Galaxy J5s. So we're gonna take a look if the iPhone 6 is really worth it or not. It is a flagship material from Apple, so we will start this comparison off from this build quality. So build quality wise, of course, if you pay a lot of money, you'll get extremely sexy quality on the iPhone 6. It looks really premium aluminum combination. I mean, definitely one of the most beautiful phones out there to spend money on, and also it has its bigger version, which is the iPhone 6 Plus. But you can see that it is very premium, and as compared to the J5, we got plastic. But story is not ended here, because we have a removable back that can give us the ability to remove the battery and insert any other battery in any other substitute battery. And you can also insert 2 SIM cards, as it says clearly it's duos, so you can insert 2 SIM cards and the SD card to expand the storage. It comes with 8 gigs of internal memory, but you can expand it using the SD card. Also, of course, if we take a look here at the iPhone 6, you can't really remove its back. So, and also we don't get the SD card option either, so that's that. We get a cheaper plastic here, but we get removable back, with which you can insert any substitute battery. You can insert 2 SIM cards, and you can also insert a SD card. So 4 new things with the plastic that comes. And with the iPhone 6, we just get this premium aluminum and premium feel. Now, taking a look at the screen, the iPhone 6 has this 4.7-inch screen with the resolution, which is not that good resolution, to be honest. I mean, it is good on a smaller display. We got a 1080p screen for the iPhone 6 Plus. So this iPhone 6 has a resolution of 750 by 1330 something, while this one is having 1280 by 720p, so resolution is bigger here. But the screen here on the iPhone 6 has like Retina display. It is one of the most brightest displays you will ever see on a smartphone. You can see how bright it is. So I'm just gonna keep the brightness here on low level, so still it is looking crispier than this one here. If I increase the brightness to the maximum like this, you can see the quality. I'm not sure if you can see it through camera, but it seems like the iPhone 6 is definitely looking a little bit more crisper. Of course, Retina display, but you have to consider the price. This one is having way less price as compared to the iPhone 6, so you can't really ask much. But still, 720p resolution on a 5-inch screen, which is again bigger, so it has like a bigger screen as compared to iPhone 6, which has a 4.7-inch display. So yeah, you get a bigger display here. And if we take a look here at the software, this is the iOS 8.4.1. a lot of people do enjoy using iOS. I use iOS and Android on daily basis, but I have Android as my main phone. But just personal preference. At some point of time I was also using the iPhone 6 as my main phone, but not currently. So iOS is a pretty nice clean UI. It is just very straightforward. We got the apps. You can't have lot of things going on. With the Android, you can see we got widgets and everything. You can scroll, and there's separate app drawer, especially with the TouchWiz UI. You can do a lot of stuff. Now we also have this control center. We can do same kind of stuff that we have on Android. But yeah, it comes down to personal preference. If you like Android, you will like this one. If you like iOS, you will like this one. So this is iOS 8.4.1. This is the Android version 5.1.1 Lollipop. So it comes with the latest version at the moment. Probably it's going to be replaced pretty soon by the 6.0 Marshmallow. So that's what about the software, and as well as the optimization, which is pretty awesome on both phones. This is the iOS speed here. You can see it is faster, and this one is also faster. Samsung has done a great optimization. You're not going to notice any lag. I'll do a separate speed test which will answer most of your questions, but you can see it is pretty damn awesome in terms of speed, both phones. And also you can do gaming and all that. But yeah, this is 16 gigs of memory. Memory wise, iPhone 6 does have an upper hand. You can get a 16 gigs of memory iPhone 6 on a price point of like $65,000 to $650. So if you want more memory, you need to spend a little bit more money on a 32 gigs of model, while this one is having a 8 gigabyte of internal storage, out of which only like 3 point something will be available to you. But you can also use the SD card for storage expansion. And iPhone 6 here has 16 gigs of internal memory. If I go here into general, then usage, you can see we got available of 8.8 gigabyte, which is again nice, but still it is not that much. So that's about the memory. You need to spend a little bit more money for a better iPhone memory here. But if you're not willing to, if you're not going to install a lot of applications, then 16 gigabyte will also be good. But the point here is that memory wise, I can say both are equal. Price wise, especially, that memory is good on both phones. Not on the iPhone 6 because you need to spend more money for 32 gigabyte model. Also, this one will offer you SD card, so that's that. Your memory problems will be kind of solved, and you can always root the phone, and you can use directory bind to install application on the SD card. But that's a little bit a difficult procedure. But yeah, that's about the memory. And RAM is 1 gigabyte on both phones, and this one is having a Qualcomm quad-core chipset. Now, in terms of performance, in real life, both are equal. But if we take a look at the benchmarks, the iPhone 6 will completely destroy this one. This one scores around 20,000 on Antutu. This one scores around 50,000 on Antutu. So there's like almost 30,000 difference. You'll get a flagship performance out of iPhone 6 without any problem. But definitely, if you are okay with real life performance, like using WhatsApp, Viber, Facebook, Wi-Fi, listening to music, if you are just going to do that stuff, I don't think that you need to spend a lot of money on a flagship phone like iPhone 6. So your things will be done here. And lastly, if we take a look here at the camera, this one is having an 8 megapixel camera, and this one is having a 13 megapixel camera. We got pretty similar features like touch to focus and all that. Both can record 1080p HD video at 30 FPS, while iPhone 6 can go in time-lapse mode, slow-mo mode. So I think we do get some same kind of stuff here. If we check out the modes here, you can see we got continuous shot, we got sports mode, we got pro mode where you can actually mess up with the ISO and things like that. But yeah, iPhone 6 has a pretty nice camera UI, pretty nice camera application available on the App Store. I mean, you can't really compete against the iPhone 6 in terms of the camera features. If Apple didn't provide you good features in camera, their developers will provide you with good applications. So that's that. Both of the phones cannot record 4K video, but the thing here is that this one is having more megapixels than the iPhone 6. This one is having 13, this one is having 8. This one is also giving you the ability to record 1080p HD video, and this one is also has that same 1080p. So you can see that you don't have to spend like $650 for just a 1080p recording phone. So this can do that. Front camera selfie wise, I think is like a big competition. iPhone 6 is good, but definitely it's not gonna compete with the Galaxy J5 because it has this front LED flash, which the iPhone 6 doesn't have. So I mean, this one is giving iPhone 6 some serious competition in some departments, especially in the camera camera wise. We also have to look at the price. I remind you again that price wise, this one is doing great job. So if we take a look at the battery, iPhone 6 is getting better with the 8.4.1. You can see it is fully charged. I was using Wi-Fi and I was playing some games and some normal usage, but it seems like it is improving, while this one is pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Currently the best battery life that you will ever see on a Samsung budget phone. Is really stable, and really stable in terms of the standby time. So this is almost 2600 milliamp battery, and this is 1810. So you can see we get bigger battery here on a less price. So yeah, if you don't want a better camera, back camera, if you don't want a sexy body, premiumness, if you don't want the flagship speed, then yeah, the Galaxy J5 is the best choice for you. You don't need to spend a lot of money on the iPhone 6. But if you are if you want the best out there, best from Apple, if you want to do if you want to just have the best out there, to show off to friends and all that, if you just want an iPhone, then yeah, iPhone 6 can be a good thing for you, can be the phone for you to get. So definitely you get faster software updates on the iPhone 6 also, but still, for people out there who don't want that, can still go with the J5. So my reason to make this video is just to point out why the Samsung's budget phones are kind of better in some department than the iPhone 6. So if you agree with me, please give this video a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I'll do a speed test. Make sure you stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.